Hi, it's Vex, and today we'll talk about this. Not the card name, Timespiral. That's right, so who's gonna throw away his card? And let's talk about why Vex, I'm not that interested in Timespiral. Why, you might ask? It's because of this. Boom. I have an entire full set of Timespiral. That's right, OG Timespiral. Therefore, every card I buy in Timespiral Remastered would be a duplicate of what I have right here. See? I have a full set, let's scoot this over here in the camera, of Timespiral. You can see it all. Every one of them. I know that's not Restore Balance, it looks like it. Restore Balance is getting reprinted in Timespiral Remastered. Return to Dust, they've announced some spoilers. But, Ancestral Vision is getting reprinted. Yeah, so I have a whole set. So like, I usually do set collections. You guys have followed me for a while. And there's no point in collecting a full set of Timespiral Remastered if I have one of every card that's going to come out in that set. I know. They have different time-shifted cards. So I'm going to just flip through here while I talk about it. They have different time-shifted cards. And it's like, cool, I can get a time-shifter Ponder. But most of the cards I'm not really interested. I might just buy the single, like the entire 121 time-shifted sheet. I know it's going to be expensive, but it's easier just to buy that than buy a box of Timespiral Remastered and get like literal duplicates of everything I have here. I do, if you stay till the middle of the video, I will have my predictions for, I think today is Monday, March the 1st, so they're releasing black. So I'll have my predictions for red, green, artifact, land, and multicolored close to the end of the video, which would be really quick. I'm just flipping through Timespiral Remastered here. Not Remastered, Timespiral Original, OG Timespiral. They have not announced the second black card yet, but I do think the first one's Damnation, which they upgraded to Mythic. When I say second card, I mean second Mythic card. My predictions for Mythic cards I'm going to come out with. Teferi was a Mythic, and I think, where's that card? I can't find it. Living End. I think all of the no casting cost cards will be Mythics, because they have Restore Balance and Ancestral Visions. Which also means, Wheel of Fate and stuff like that. So you see I have a set. They don't have, where's that? Swarm Spout? Oh, I think that's a future site. A ridiculous limited card. Spout Swarm, which we'll get to see. So I do have this card. This is Caravax. If you watch my deck text, you see that in my retiring old decks or in my new Sakashima Vial Smasher deck. So that's Caravac the Merciless, which I do have. This is what I do. When I take cards out of my binders and put them in EDH decks, which I do, that's the reason why I have such a huge collection, is make decks out of them. I can't just keep them here and do nothing with them. I put a land in there to tell me I own that card. It's just in a deck. Let's see here. Gauntlet Power, I think that's getting reprinted. But yeah, Lotus Bloom, that's getting reprinted. I have a full one. Looks pretty cool right there. So yeah, I have a whole set. Not only do I have a whole set of the base Timespiral set here, I have a full set of the first time shifted sheet right here. It has Giant Leviathan here, Lord of Atlantis. So it's really cool to look through these cards. I will have individual videos on these sets Timespiral, and just go through them real quick, but I just flip through this real quick as spoiler season is happening, and OG Nicol Bolas and OG Frame right here. The Rack, which I love to play. So I have all these. Bendel Haven has a shooting star, so it's a foil. So that's pretty cool. See, like they're gonna have the shooting star foil here. You can see down here. I did not collect a full play set. Unfortunately, I restarted playing Magic at Timespiral Lauren block, and it's so hard to collect cards in general because I collected the entire Lauren block, all 4 sets. So I am missing some cards, as you can see. Lots of cards, lots of commons, uncommons, and rares. This is just me opening some packs. See, I'm missing tons of cards. Here, I have more cards in Planar Chaos because it's a smaller set. Here, I do have Gemstone Caverns. Again, I'm borrowing some Gemstone Caverns, so I put a forest there to remind me. Oops. Falling Papers. Yep. So that's Timespiral, right? I just have a full set. Here. Since we're on Timespiral, let's go to Planar Chaos real quick. I almost have a full play set of Planar Chaos, which is right here. Crovax, that's a Mythic that's been announced. Kind of sucks that be a Mythic because that's not worth very much. Manatide, It's gonna be back, but I got the foil Planar Chaos shifted, time shifted Mana Tithe, so that's pretty neat. So it's cool. They had the regular cards in front right here. Then they had the time shifted cards at the back. Sarah Sphinx right there. And then you can see Damnation here. That's the Mythic. Of course, people argue that should be a rare, but of course, Damnation is so expensive. They're gonna put it at Mythic. Stuff like this. This is so cool. Dead Gone, Boom Bust. That's really cool. The red cards right there. So you can see it's pretty neat. Harmonized. That was definitely a color break. Very good EDH card. Still, I think. Urborg. This is an insane EDH card. I don't have a full play set, but I'm very close to a full play set here. So I'm missing just a couple cards. Not a lot. Let's flip through it real quick. See, I did take out some cards as my prediction cards. So I do have the full play set of Damnations here. Let's find it. I am missing Magic of the Coffers. I think that was reprinted recently, so not really worried. Temporal Extortion. This has jumped up in price. I'm missing those. I'm very sad. I do have this Damnation. I have full play set Damnation, so it's pretty neat. Flipping through some cards. Missing some cards here. So almost a full set. Shiv and Woombus. I don't have any of those, but it's like bulk rare level. It's just fun to just go through, revisit. I'm missing some of the multicolored cards. Urborg. This is in my. I own a full playset. I actually have a Chinese Urborg. That's pretty neat. So that is a Planar Chaos, which I own more of the playset of, and I do, in fact, as I get this, own a full playset of Future Sight. That's right. So when I started playing, it was Lauren itself, so it's all Timesprial blocking Lauren. So I definitely wanted to collect Future Sights. Future Sight, no one really liked this set because it was too complicated and not a lot of packs were open, believe it or not. But Termagorph was started off like a $2 card. It became the hot thing. Eventually, people figured it out. Baron Glory Chi stands alone. So I was gonna go over this, just flip through it so you guys can look real quick because it's pretty neat. Pact of Negation. Hopefully, it gets reprinted at rare. That needs a reprint. So you get to see future shifted cards here. That's pretty neat, these future shifted cards. Too bad they're not printing future shifted cards in Timespiral Remastered. But Bridge from Below, that's a pretty neat card. So you just flip through here real quick. We do have the OG Termagorph. That used to be the most expensive card in the set right here. But it's been replaced by Sliver Legion. So I have the whole play set here. So it's pretty neat to just look through. Take possession, it's pretty neat too. I love that card. I love this blind Phantasm so much. I just got them all foil because it's really foil. It's like one of the first full art cards. So that was pretty neat of them. So bridge. So just flipping through it real quick. This is the first time with the alt art like this. So it's interesting to see that. I do have the here is Sprout Swarm. This is insane limited. I don't think they're putting this back in limited here. Edge of Autumn. Oh, this is like a sweet picture. I got all foils there. I do have this Termagorph, and then my predictions, which is coming up. I do have this too. I have a playset, and these are in my EDH decks right here. Coalition Relic, Sword of the Meek. Got Fort Teleria West, all the Dryad Arbors. This is getting really expensive right here. Horizon Camping used to be really expensive until they reprinted it right there and actually made the rest of the Horizon land. So, all right, we just had this discussion here. Let's go to my predictions. Right, let's talk about what's already been released. Right, so we have Kovacs and Restore Balance as our white cards. Not worth that much, We have as our blue cards Teferi, Mage of Zhalfir, and Ancestral Vision. So we have another no casting cost card, has to be suspended or cascaded into, something like that. Black cards, we have one black card revealed, Damnation. Right there. So let's get these here. Damnation. My prediction is Living End, because of course it follows suit with the no casting cost right here and here, but who knows. Red, my prediction is Achroma, Angel of Fury, because it's a legendary creature. It has to be mythic, even though it's not worth that much. It's just a legendary creature. Following the theme here is Wheel of Fate. Right here, so some Planar Chaos, Wheel of Fate, right there. Green, I mean, if this doesn't get printed, people are going to go crazy. Termagorph. I mean, it's got to be reprinted, right? Like, it's the art of the set, Termgoyf. That's my prediction for green, following the set here, right here, Hypergenesis, even though it's banned in Modern, right there. Okay, so for the multicolored lands, my prediction will be Scion of the Ur-Dragon. It's a 5-color legendary creature. It's not too expensive, but it's not expensive at all. But it's legendary. It's mythic worthy. This has to be reprinted. Sliver Legion. My God, the price tag on this one's insane. I'm gonna be upset if that's not reprinted. I bet you a lot of people will be. And if that's not reprinted, oh my God, the price is gonna skyrocket because of the lack of reprinting. Okay, the lands. Urborg. I think it's gonna be reprinted in Mythic. I forgot to say, these reprints, I believe all will be at Mythic rarities. Urborg will be at Mythic because it's such an expensive land. EDH staple. If you play black deck, 4-color black deck, even 5-color black deck, you include Urborg. So its price has climbed up immensely. Vesuva is the next one. It's never gotten a real regular reprint. I think it's from the Volt Realms reprint. That, I believe, will be reprinted. And Gemstone Cavern. Now, this is a very, very expensive land from Timespiral. I believe this will get a reprint as well. Okay, so those are my Mythic predictions. Living End, Achroma, Wheel of Fate, Termgoyf, Hypergenesis, Scion of the Ur-Dragon, Sliver Legion, Urborg, Vesuva, Gemstone Cavern. These are the Mythics, I believe. Well, these are actually confirmed right here, but the rest are my predictions. Yeah, and then on that note, I mean, it's hard to, like, look, if these are the predictions and this is correct, I own 15 of the Mythics, right? And more. I own like multiple copies of this, 4 copies of this, 4 of this, 4 of this, 4 of this, 4 of this, 3 of these, 2 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these. I own like 20 of these because I have those from Ultimate Masters, from M15. I have that Chinese one. I have Planar Chaos one. So I own 4 of these, 4 of these. So I own so much of these. It's just so hard to justify buying the base set. And if the time-shifted sheet costs, like, let's say hypothetically, for full set of time-shifted sheet, $250, because I know Thoughtseize was revealed, I could just buy that instead of buying more repeats. I don't need any of these, like, anything that goes in. Let's see, let's talk about Commander decks, right? Because basically, I play a lot of Commander. I only need one of these in Commander. I have 4. That's obviously ridiculous. I only need one of these in Commander. These aren't really Commander playables. This is kind of. I have this in one Commander deck, I believe. Achroma is not really Commander playable. This is definitely Commander staple to me right here. So it was one Commander staple. This is not Commander playable. This is CEDH playable, Commander playable, Commander playable. So 1, 2, 3 Commander playable cards that I could fit into multiple decks. Just these 2 I would see fit in multiple decks. But I think I've replaced a lot of Damnations with Toxic Deluge because Deluge is 1 mana cheaper and it kills indestructible things. So the most interesting card that I want is actually Urborg because more decks will need Urborg. So I hope you enjoy this quick revisiting of the original Timespiral block with my collection here. I do plan to go in each individual set, make individual videos if you want to watch me go in depth with those cards. That'll be really fun because I just really like going back and talking about these sets. I have these in my collection. It's nice to open them up after years and just really talk about them. Anyways, if you enjoyed my video, and hopefully my predictions are correct. If they're not, leave answers in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I have the TCGplayer affiliate link in the description below. And as always, have a wonderful day.